Okay.
So that brings
That one
us
wasn't
to
bad. Okay.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah. Well.
Why don't you tell... I've been kind of going nonstop, so
Well,
why don't you tell us?
Well, because I feel like you're more in depth and more knowledgeable. Because like I give you like a very brief synopsis that's very strange. Metal Gear Solid 5.
You were there the whole.
I was there the whole time. Okay, Metal Gear Solid 5. Ishmael, call me Ishmael. You're in the bed beside the guy, and then the person tries to kill you, and then you try to run away.
Ishmael is Big Boss.
I know, don't tell people. That's a spoiler. It's a spoiler. Okay.
All
Anyways.
we've been doing is talking about spoilers.
Okay, fair enough. So then,
Ares dies, okay?
okay, yes, okay, but this is a different series. Let's get back on track.
Okay.
So we're in the psycho ward, and then this gets shot up by helicopters and stuff. And you run away, but then there's like a ghost guy, and then Ocelot's like, "Come in my cube van," and then they're driving, and then the ghost man's like, "Blah." And then somehow he's on
Ocelot's not in the queue.
That's why I'm asking.
Okay, maybe I should do the synopsis.
You do the synopsis. Okay, that's what I said. That's what I said. I'm like,
How did you... Your memory, like, blurred everything.
oh, you know what? No. Ishmael is in the cube van. And then Ocelot's on a horse, and he's like, go on to the Wild West on this horse, and then there's like a horse part for some reason, and then you're in Afghanistan, and then you meet some hottie biscotti who doesn't speak, and your bro who doesn't have an arm and a leg.
Right.
And then you gotta collect people by stealing them with parachutes.
That's true. With balloons. With balloons.
And then you get on a big giant boat. But then the guy tricked you he tricked you because the government's gonna check it out. Oh no, you blew everything up. And then there was a bomb in my vagina. And
that happens before.
Okay. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna let you explain it. Okay.
Continue your explanation.
Okay. Sorry, the bomb in the vagina is before. So the bomb in the vagina already happened. So this is post vagina. Okay. So then afterwards, you're in Afghanistan stealing people. You're stealing plants. You're stealing animals at some point. Then you get on the floating island. Then floating island, you're like, oh, let's make it a little bit bigger. And then it becomes bigger the more people that you capture. And then they're like, we love you, boss. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Here's some cigars. And then you have to... Then there's a quiet lady, and she's like really quiet. And then there's this old man who's surrounded by candles. You have to go find this old man surrounded by candles. But then while you're looking for the man surrounded by candles... Then there's this ward of people who have earbuds in their throats. And the reason why they do is because of some sort of linguistic parasite. Then you have to go find No Face or Skull Face or some face.
Skull Face.
And then you have to go ride with him on a Jeep while he explains his whole plan to you.
That is the stupidest sequence in the game.
And then you have some glass in your face for some reason. And then you're fighting...
Glass in your face?
Yeah, some glass in your face. Like a big piece of glass in your face.
No, it's boulder. It's like stone, I think, or... Shrapnel. It's shrapnel.
Okay, sorry. You go shrapnel. Then at one point, you're on a big piece of cement, and some zombie people are coming after you, and there's this really annoying fight that you can't get over. It took us forever. Then...
big piece of cement.
I
think it's an airport.
Yeah. And then... Turns out you've been double-crossed by a few people. You're out in the desert again for some god-unknown reason. You get bit by a snake. And then Quiet's like, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh, I didn't think she talked. This is amazing. And then she saved your life. And then...
I like your review of the game.
Thank you. And then there was the old man and Quiet are actually like besties. And then they're like, we both speak the same language.
They both... they're speaking native, not gibberish.
And then something about Skullface, and then he's like, I'm gonna kill you because you killed my leg. And then they kill him, and I think that's pretty much the end of it.
Why does Skullface hate Big Boss?
I don't know.
See, that is a problem.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like-
Because it wasn't really Big Boss. It was Ishmael was the real Big Boss, and that's why, Miller got the fakie, but Ocelot got the real guy. And then
Yes.
so the real guy's like, peace, I'm gonna go live an awesome life with Eva. We're gonna go have some babies. And then the other guy's like, I'm really mad because it turns out I was the pilot of the airplane, and now I have the face of that guy.
Now I'm gonna
end.
start a world war. I'm starting Outer Heaven.
Oh, and that's where it turns into the NES game. And that's
Yes.
why when you kill Big Boss, you're not actually killing really Big Boss, you're killing the other Big Boss, who is
You're
the
killing
fake.
Venom Snake.
Yes. Okay, so did that make sense? Sort of.
Sort of. That was an
I
interesting.
think you walked away at one point, you're like, I can't even deal with this shit.
Your synopsis is very interesting.
Thank you.